so many times. Speak easy from Eddie Hernandez.
Look, with all due respect to the Las Vegas Connection, they haven't been in GAW long enough to compete with the Titans right now. You can't keep letting the Titans pick who they want to face. I understand that, but we still have rules around here. We're not asking you to hand us anything. Just give us a rematch with LVC. We'll earn it ourselves as long as the Titans don't have anything to say about it. You know what? That's fair. You'll get it next week, and I'll buy the Titans from the building. People have been saying for months that they wanted to see Lancelot versus Kurt Andrews. I've seen it on Twitter. Hell, I've gotten into it with him on Twitter. Truthfully, I knew it would happen one day. And I knew full well that he could beat me any day that we faced off. But I refuse to be the kind of man who runs away from a challenger, even if I know the risks of facing him. And thankfully, I had all of you who helped me through that match. Lancelot may well have gotten the better of me physically, but all I could hear when I was down on the mat after his RTD was the disappointed sounds of people who believed I had let them down. I refused to stay down, and Lancelot learned then, if I still have breath in me lungs, you cannot beat me. Now, I took the opportunity last week to walk around Liverpool, to see the incredible place, talk to the incredible people. It was one of the best experiences of my life being there, both as a wrestler and as a human being, because I learned so much about myself and GAW as a whole. Speaking of which, I watched Devin's match later on, and he's as good as ever, that's for sure. That's a proud Englishman, and I'm proud of him for doing what he did and showing the world what English underground street fighting is really about. If it were up to me, I'd give him a contract right now. Probably the best unsigned talent in the world. But I might be biased. Look, here's the bottom line. At Stormchaser Liverpool, I had the toughest match of my title reign so far, and I came through it. So I'd like to ask everyone around GAW, do you want to see Kurt Andrews at his best? Because right now, I am at my best. Thanks to Devin, thanks to GAW, and thanks to all of you. And I will not be beat. An impassioned GAW Academy champion, Kurt Andrews. Who am I to argue with him? Who is going to beat this man? Folks, in just a few weeks, Winterfest returns to GAW. We are so excited to bring this back right on the cusp of the holiday season. We'll get you into the mood with some of the best wrestling you will see on YouTube. The event begins in less than a month, so please make sure you subscribe so you can join us for GAW Winterfest.
Off, you don't run nothing. All talking, your team bluffing. My squad, we all dream crushing. We ain't rushing, no discussion. All I know
well,
is
folks, now I can officially welcome you to GAW Academy Stormchaser. We know now that the Las Vegas Connection will be in action next week against the Wing Collectors. And we know that Kurt Andrews, he is on another level. He is better than he's ever been, in my opinion, and in his as well. But we will now get to our first match as Xavier Cross comes to the ring. Now, we've been told by the Las Vegas Connection that they have a ringer coming in here, someone that we have not seen before in GAW, but we have not been given any indication as to who that might be. So I really have no idea. The Las Vegas Connection has been all over GAW since forming. So I guess we have now to see who they brought in. Well, this is certainly something. Angelo Diaz, the brother of Marco Diaz, I should have guessed, but look at the size of this man. I mean, this is ridiculous. Marco Diaz, we talked about his incredible size, but Angelo is just on another level right now. So Xavier Cross, I mean, I kind of feel bad. Did he know that this is what he was walking into? Cross is not one to be intimidated by anyone, no matter how big they are, but just look at this guy. And with Marco in his corner as well, this is a dangerous man the Las Vegas Connection has brought in. Folks, just add this to the many moments that you can relive from GAW right now over on social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Links are all in the description down below, or just search General Admission Wrestling. I don't know if I've seen anyone as intimidating as Angelo Diaz. This is really something else here, folks. I know Xavier Cross is not one to be scared or intimidated. Maybe he should be coming into this. Marco Diaz in Angelo's corner, and Cross trying to start things off hot. Oh God! Big boot countered, and Angelo Diaz comes back, but Cross, that's a heavy right. Fighting from his back. Cross, an incredible brawler. As we know, former professional hockey player, but all the brawling in the world will not get you out of a beating like this, courtesy of Angelo Diaz, and now Angelo just raining shots down on Cross. Referee's got to be cognizant right now of Cross's safety going against a man like this. Diaz with a Uranagi. First cover of the match here from Angelo Diaz. Leg hooked and Cross kicked out. And we talked about Marco, the Puerto Rican nightmare, being as big as he is. He's bigger than Derrick Cole for sure, but Angelo dwarfs them both. Cross to his feet, and Angelo Diaz unleashes a super kick, and Diaz into a straightjacket German. Holy mother of God, the power of that move. Diaz hooks the leg, and Angelo Diaz, just like that, puts away Xavier Cross. My God. The frightening size and power of Angelo Diaz. I mean, just add him to the mix for the Las Vegas Connection. Derrick Cole, Marco Diaz, Sean Alexander, Jacob Ace, pretty bad deal, and now Angelo Diaz. And he and Marco have teamed together in the past. I mean, this is a rapidly growing and increasingly dangerous group in GAW.
Boys, I talked to Jason Parker, pulled a few strings, you know. LVC is going after Midnight, and I want you boys as the first line of attack. We see what Angelo Diaz is capable of, but I want to keep him in reserve for now. Midnight, for some reason, has agreed to a 2-on-1 match against you two. Now, I want Midnight hurt. I want him softened up so LVC can take that title. You know what to do. Many of you would say that I was in the wrong for what I did to Ulysses Sky in Liverpool.
Ulysses Sky just trying to fight out of it as best he can. Santanico not gonna let him do it.
But then again, why would I care what anyone thinks? For a pest who I have ground to dust on my first night here at GAW to just come up to me and lay his vile hands on me in such a manner is an atrocity that I will not abide. So as retribution, little by little, I'm going to kill what's left of whatever hope he has, and once there's nothing but despair, I will sever his head from his body as he descends into the abyss. everything we've learned just in the first 10 or 15 minutes here on Academy Stormchaser, and now it is official on GAW Dark. Wednesday, just 2 days away, midnight, we'll have a 2-on-1 match against Sean Alexander and Jacob Ace, and we know what Pretty Bad Deal has done. We saw what they did on Dark a few weeks ago, so we know they are not to be messed with. At the same time, Santanico threatening to decapitate Ulysses Sky, not an exaggeration. Angelo Diaz has debuted. Kurt Andrews is on another level. The Wing Collectors will battle LVC, and we still have a couple matches to go. And now Joshua Moore stepping in here against Seth Woods. Moore looking for his first win in GAW, and he's not going to get it if Seth Woods is performing like that. We've seen Woods challenge for the Raw Championship. Seth Woods, of the two members of Woods Club, certainly as a singles competitor seems to be on a higher level. Folks, if you're looking for something to do, come hang out with us on Twitch at Griff_from GA. We got a great community over there, lots of wrestling references, the best soundboard in the business. So if you like video games as much as we do, come hang out with us. Just search Griff_from GA or check the link in the description. Joshua Moore answers Seth Woods with a cover of his own here, and Woods kicks out. And we saw Moore debut a couple months ago on GAW. Incredible athlete, that's what we've seen from him. Very strong, but nimble as well, very agile. The rumor is he's got a 42-inch vertical. I'm not sure if we can confirm that. He measured in the GAW Academy at 38, so the rumor is he can jump even higher than that. I can only give you the official number. Let's see what he's got here against Seth Woods, and you can see trying to use that leg and core strength here, and he's doing it. Flips Seth Woods over, putting all the pressure on his throat, and he's gonna go for it again. Now we've seen Woods get better and better as a singles competitor, but Joshua Moore, he's gotten better as well. And we'll see if that continues. Up onto the shoulders goes Moore. He might be looking for the way the cards lay, but Seth Woods able to get out of that one, and now Woods gets him up, pile driver. Seth has made heavy use of the pile driver in the past, but he's not looking to end it. There's spinning heel kick from Seth Woods. Lays out Moore, and now Woods looking for the win. Joshua Moore kicks out. Moore continues to be impressive every time we see him. We saw him go up against Jackal and Scott Danielson a number of weeks ago here on Stormchaser, and now Moore. Beal throw to Seth Woods, and Moore from the top with a drop kick to a seated Seth Woods, and Moore letting him know what he thinks of him. Moore out of Second City Wrestling in Chicago, one of several men that we have from there. And Woods, look at this, Mahi Stroll. Seth Woods looking to steal this one from Joshua Moore. He's got him, no. Moore able to kick out, and Moore trying to come in with that big lariat, and Woods caught him with a German. Oh, this is the experience at play here for the bigger man. But Moore, we've seen him go through a lot here, and Woods rolls him over for the cover, and Moore. That's an easy kick out from him as he just fired his shoulder up off the mat. Moore trying to play from defense here, and a nice side headlock takeover. So we've seen Moore come close, both against Jackal and Scott Danielson, who we recently saw go against Devin Andrews in the home of English Underground Street Fighting. So we've seen Moore in high-pressure situations against top-level opponents. Cover here from Woods, and Moore. That was a much more difficult kick out than we saw before, but he stays alive. Nice arm drag to counter. And we'll see if the athleticism starts to come out here
for Joshua Moore. I don't think he's going to be able to outstrength Seth Woods in this situation. So he might have to do something else, and he will, as Moore just letting loose with those hard rights to the exposed face. Now he's doing the right thing here, and Moore, look at that, lariat, and he flipped over as well. He really followed through. That's a hard shot to the throat. Moore with the cover, and Joshua Moore gets his first win in GAW with a tremendous diving lariat. The power that went into that, I was not expecting that at all. Here's another look, pile driver from Seth Woods, followed up by a spinning heel kick. Here's another look at that, but Joshua Moore survived this one. And we talk, you know what? I'll own it, folks. I said he wasn't going to be able to outstrength Seth Woods in this match, but he was able to with an incredible lariat. And Seth Woods, as good as he has looked as a singles competitor, the 2-6 record betrays the fact that he has just not been able to finish matches the way that he would have wanted to. And he was not able to finish this one the way that he wanted to. Congratulations to Joshua Moore, who picks up his first GAW win. That makes him the third Second City Wrestling product to earn a GAW victory. Congratulations to him. At Stormchaser Liverpool, Ballesca Pierce defended her title against one of the greats in Lazzara, but the real story came after the match when Kaitlyn Dunlap got involved. Ballesca and Lazzara both standing by backstage. When I got here, people warned me about Kaitlyn Dunlap. I knew who she was. I knew what she had done. When it comes to the GAW Academy, Kaitlyn was one of the first people who took the fight to Storm and beat one of the greatest champions in history. So I'll respect her for that. But that doesn't mean that she's got free reign around here. She's got to work like everyone else has to work, and she thinks a few words will earn her a shot at the most prestigious championship in wrestling. I've dealt with Kaitlyn Dunlap before. She's as good physically as anyone in the world, but her arrogance and self-absorption hold her back. I thought maybe she'd learn a few things when she was away, but she's just as much of a bitch as she ever was. I'd love to deal with her myself next week. By far the biggest story to come out of Stormchaser Liverpool was Chris Danger's debut. When Eddie Hernandez returned, Danger walked out, joined him in the middle of the ring, and in part had this to say. See, I don't need millions of fans, thousands of fans, hundreds of fans, or even a dozen fans to kick your sorry ass. Eddie Hernandez will get the opportunity to prove Chris Danger wrong when Hernandez returns to the ring right here on Stormchaser next week. Make sure you subscribe so you do not miss that. But let's get you to our main event as Yunsan Park returns to the fold. Well, the biggest story out of Stormchaser Liverpool was Chris Danger, but I think a solid 1A was our announcement that GAW has reached 100 subscribers on YouTube, and as a result, we are making ourselves the first ever General Admission Wrestling t-shirts. So make sure you join the Discord with the link in the description or on the website generaladmissionwrestling.com. Weigh in on the t-shirts. Pre-orders will go live soon. You can get yourself the first ever GAW t-shirt. Be a part of history. I know Max Ultimate will want his. That kid has been a part of a lot of history here in GAW, and he's about to be part of more as Yunsan Park returns. Yunsan Park as hyped as ever. The entrance music as hyped as ever. By the way, folks, check it out on Spotify along with all the music from General Admission Wrestling. You will not want to miss that playlist. All your favorite music all in one place. But Yunsan Park, the last time we saw him was in a last man standing match with Omega Woods at Northern Lights. Park came up just short in a brutal contest with Omega Woods. Park, though, of the two, he is the one who has returned to the ring with the most to prove. As Woods, he's gone undefeated since that time. Yunsan Park looking to follow that up with a big win over one of GAW's hottest rookies. Let's see if he's able to do that in our main event. Ultimate starts things off with a takedown real fast on Park. Folks, before we get any further into this match, Jason Parker is standing by backstage. Jason, a return to tradition here. Please, if you would, tell us the main event for Stormchaser next week. There are some days when my job is just easy. Lazzara says she wants to deal with Kaitlyn Dunlap herself, and I've never known Lazzara to jaw jack and not back it up. So there's your main event next week. Sometimes it really is just that simple. Sometimes it is really just that simple. Thank you, Jason. And I am excited to see that a rematch of one of the best Stormchaser tournament matches that we saw when Kaitlyn Dunlap takes on her old foe, Lazzara. Dunlap was never able to beat Lazzara. That was really her bugaboo. She was able to beat Asuka, but not Lazzara. In the ring now, grounded abdominal stretch applied by the Academy legend Yunsan Park. We reached 100 subscribers recently. A lot of you were not with us back in season 1, so quick refresher on Yunsan Park. He competed in the Academy Showcase, which before the Academy became a weekly show here on YouTube, we had the Academy Showcase every so often as we showed some of the best that the GAW Academy has to offer. Park competed there in season 1, actually lost his showcase match, but that same night, Pac, the Cruiserweight champion, got to choose his opponent for the Cruiserweight title. He chose Yunsan Park. Park shocked the world, beat Pac with the Miracle from LA, or what we now know as the Miracle from LA. That's the reason that Park calls it that. He used it to beat Pac, win the Cruiserweight title, and cement himself as one of the great Academy wrestlers of all time. An incredible athlete is Park, and you can see it there with the missile drop kick. The fans involved in Yunsan Park with a running start and a big forearm into the corner. In a seated position, but Max Ultimate gets out of it quickly, and now Ultimate, nice roll back through. Ultimate with a head scissors as he ducked the lariat from Yunsan Park. These are two men very much of the same vein. In fact, Max Ultimate has spoken extensively about what Yunsan Park has meant to him and his training. Park, to his credit, helped find Max Ultimate, and the story goes that when Ultimate showed up for his first day in the Academy, Park showed up for workouts, took one look at Max Ultimate, and said, "This is a GAW guy." So what an experience for Max Ultimate to go against Yunsan Park right now. Obviously the friendship ends when the bell rings. With Yunsan Park, look at this, Park from the outside, high-low flow attempt. Max Ultimate able to move out of the way. Park calls that the high-low flow as a tribute to Hiroshi Tanahashi, his own mentor, when he spent some time in New Japan. Ultimate with a beautiful butterfly suplex into the cover here. Park's in trouble, but he kicks out. Park competed in the best of the Super Juniors in New Japan, and there he met Hiroshi Tanahashi. And Park co-opted the famous high fly flow. But that has not been his go-to, actually, in GAW. It's very interesting. He's used the Miracle from LA. He's used the backstabber. I mean, he's used a variety of moves, but the high-low flow has not always been his go-to. Ultimate fights out of the corner there, and Ultimate brings him down with a big knee to the gut. Nice boot, and Yunsan Park gets up out of the ring. Ultimate showing his own athleticism, and now the young Bostonian gonna meet Park on the outside of the ring. What a big right hand. And now Park's got the elbow. Park with a nice, or Ultimate rather, with a nice takedown on Park. Oh, Max Ultimate giving his mentor, a man that he has idolized. He's given him everything he's worth right now. Up onto the feet and now into the corner goes Yunsan Park, and Park knows how dangerous it is to be there. Park able to fight out of it, but Ultimate caught him coming in with a reverse DDT. Ultimate starting to feel the effects of this one. Park trying to roll out of the way, but Max Ultimate, 5 minutes gone, 5 minutes remaining. Park to his feet. Max Ultimate, what does he have planned from up here? Ultimate going around for the crossbody, and Yunsan Park sends him crashing to the ground. Park saw that coming all the way. You are not going to fool him with that. Park sends him through the ropes, and he's got Ultimate caught with a double neck breaker. Park's feeling it from the middle rope. Moonsault! Springboard moonsault off the middle rope. That's the athleticism of Yunsan Park, and Yunsan Park put him away. Incredible stuff from the Academy legend, but give it up for Max Ultimate as he fought. He gave everything he had to beat Yunsan Park today. It just wasn't quite enough. What a match and what a performance, but Yunsan Park showing he's still got it. He's back after that confrontation with Omega Woods. But Sam Hunt got into the ring. Sam Hunt's in the ring, and Hunt, he is beating down Yunsan Park right in the middle here. Sam Hunt is back. Sam Hunt is back. We saw him destroy Lee Carr a couple weeks ago, and now Hunt just taking it straight to Yunsan Park. He's already dealt with Omega Woods, and now he's coming up against Park. And now Park's in a bad way. Hunt with a super kick aimed at the jaw. I think Yunsan Park is out. I think he is gone, dead to rights, but Hunt gonna continue the assault here on Park up into the electric chair, and he lets him drop face first. Hunt targeting the head and neck area of Park, and now hopefully Sam Hunt is done. Out of the ring, no, Sam Hunt's back. Back into the ring, oh geez. I think we know the prelude here. I think we know what's coming. Hunt gets Park up, there's no way he can get out of this. Thrill of the Hunt. Oh my God, someone check on Yunsan Park, please. He might have broke his neck. He might have broken his neck. Sam, oh Jesus. The disrespect kicking, and Yunsan Park barely moving. Thank God. We got the stretcher coming out, and Yunsan Park's gonna need it. He has not moved since that hellacious attack from Sam Hunt. And Hunt, I mean, what could he possibly be saying? Is he talking to himself? Is he talking to Park? Is he, oh God, oh don't do this. No, they're wheeling Park out. Sam Hunt returns to the attack. He's returned to the attack. Hunt, Park has not moved since the thrill of the Hunt, but Sam Hunt's going back for more. Someone get this man off of him. Yunsan Park may never wrestle again because of this.